What's up guys, welcome to another video from Dark Lord. I'm bringing you this video today because I'm lucky enough to have the next generation PS4 version of the GTA 5, and this is just some deathmatch gameplay, and I've left it practically unedited just because I thought this sort of video you guys would probably want to see how the game plays out. This is my third game into playing the PS4 deathmatches anyway. I thought you guys would just want to see how I play, how I'm getting used to the PS4 controller and stuff, because I know a lot of you guys are debating whether to get the PS4 or Xbox One. And just before I talk about that sort of stuff, let me just say this fucking game on next gen is fucking jaw-droppingly fucking amazing. I don't know if it's just because I've invested so much time into the 360 version, but you notice so many different things that they've done. Not just the settings that you can do now, but the gameplay is just incredible compared. And I know I sound like such a fucking nerd, I know, but I don't care. And the gameplay is just crazy because obviously being competitive players, we've played the same maps, rail yard, fucking governmental, chasing shots, all those kinds of maps. We've played them hundreds of times. We know all the ins and outs of them. We know what to do in every situation for the most part. Or you have your own thing that you do, maybe we're all different, but we all have our own things that we do in certain situations, and you work the maps in sort of the same ways. And playing it on this new console is just so strange, and it's so much fun. Like, I was getting so bored of GTA and GTA Online on the 360. I'd just get on and do crew battles and stuff, but this is honestly so much fun, and I'm sure it's similar for the Xbox 360. No, for the Xbox One, I mean. But the reasons why, I'm gonna start to tell you guys why now you need to get the PS4 instead of the Xbox One. Obviously, the technical side of it, PS4 is better. It's got a better graphics card, better processor, but I don't care about all that fancy shit. It's just sort of, I guess, like a bonus. Like, I don't care about it, but if it's there, I'll take it. But the reason that I got it, the main reason, is because of the community, the different communities from PlayStation Network compared to the 360 community that we have, if you can even call it that, because the 360 community is so small, and I mean tiny. Like, compared to the PS3 community, we are nothing. They didn't even know we existed because we're that small. And I'm not saying, what I'm saying right now, I'm not saying that the PS3 players are better than us, because honestly, in my opinion, and if I have any PS3 viewers or you guys disagree with me, you don't have to hate me for it, but in my opinion, the best players on 360 are better than the best players on PS3, and I believe that. And from all the gameplay I've seen, I really do believe that. I think that we know a lot more about the game, but it's no problem if you guys disagree with me, because it's just my opinion really. But the thing that I wanted to talk about is obviously the size of the community. Let me get into that right now. The PS3 community size is about anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000 run and gun players. That to me is just like, that is the deal breaker right there, because they're all going to move. All the ones that move into next gen will move to PS4. They would have no reason to go to the Xbox One, because they don't even know that there is a competitive community on the 360 that's going to transfer to the Xbox One. They have no idea that we exist, most of them anyway. So all the players that move from PS3, the thousands of people that are there, will inevitably move to the PlayStation 4. So right there, you have thousands upon thousands of people that you can play with and try and be the best in that community, try and beat them, try and get respect from them. All that fun stuff that I enjoy being a competitive person in general, not just in the gaming, but in real life sports and stuff. You know, I get really annoyed if I'm not the best or I'm not beating people. I just love beating people, and for me, that's an obvious reason why I've moved to the PS4, because already I can see that there's a huge community on there. Already from the leaderboards I can see that the run and gun community is already here. Like, the Xbox One will have, in my opinion, and I know a lot of you will probably hate me for saying this, the Xbox One community is going to be complete shit, and I'm sorry for you guys that have Xbox Ones already, and I hope this doesn't make you feel sad, because I'm sure you'll still have fun with the game, but the competitive community is going to be so tiny. There'll still obviously be a lot of people playing GTA, and I think the people I've spoke to about this get confused when I say it's going to be tiny. They're like, dude, you're a fucking idiot, so many more people are buying the game, it's going to be crazy, we're going to have loads of people, we're going to be the best crew, all this, that, and all this other shit they've been telling me. But they don't realise what I'm trying to say is the competitive run and gun community, ARs only, is going to be completely tiny, because half the people that played that on the 360 have moved and are moving to the PS4, and the other half are moving to the 1. So if you work it out like this, and try and bear with me, this is kind of complicated the way I'm trying to explain it. I'm not the best at this, but basically that means that the Xbox One community competitive will be half the size of the 360 one, right? Because the PS3 community, none of them, and I can say this with complete confidence, none of them will be moving to the competitive of Xbox One because they don't know it exists, and they have just had such a good time on the PS3 with how many people there are. They have absolutely no reason to change their console. Every single one of them will be moving to the PlayStation 4. So that means that only Xbox 360 players will be the ones that are moving to the Xbox One. And obviously that means half, because around half anyway, because half will be moving to the PS4 from the 360. So hopefully you guys understand that. But obviously the other side of that is, yes, there will be new people that are buying the game for the Xbox One and PS4, but what do you think these new people are going to be thinking when they buy GTA? They'll be just playing it to have fun, right? And the only way that a competitive community will grow is on the PlayStation 4, because we have so many people. Like, say if a new player's coming and they play a few death matches, they're like, wow, these guys are all running around, they're all killing me really quick. There's so many of them. I've bumped into all these different players from different crews. These guys are really good. There's so many of them. This looks fun. I want to get into this. So they become a competitive player because there's a lot of people they see doing it. So they think, wow, this is a thing. I'm going to try and get good at it. But then on the flip side of it, the Xbox One, there'll be like, what, 100 people, if that. That's being generous, that play run and gun. And that people, like, the new people are going to be like, what the hell is this? Like, they'll bump into one every now and then in a deathmatch. Barely any people will play deathmatches on the Xbox One, and they'll think, why the hell would a new player want to play all these rules like assault rifles only, all this shit? If only 100 people play it, that's not enough advocates for it, if you understand what that means. There's not enough people saying, yes, this is a fun way to play, there's a lot of us, you should come play, it's fun. There's like barely any people, so the newbies won't even come. So the community will inevitably stay at half the size of the 360 community right now on the Xbox One. That is my prediction, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to be, obviously not 100% correct, but I will be approximately correct in that will happen, most likely. There's no way around it. I don't see any future for competitive on the Xbox One, and that's just my opinion. I've tried to get that across to so many people. No one listens to me that are my friends from 360. They all just think I'm talking shit, and please comment if you agree with them that I am talking shit. But that's just from what I've watched, the amount of views that PS4 YouTubers, no, PS3 YouTubers get, from the size of the community, from how many people play the game on the PS3 compared to Xbox 360. It's just a no-brainer to me, and I don't know if that's just me being fucking me and just thinking the wrong thing, or it's me being completely correct and everyone else being wrong, because I am sure that this is going to be an incredibly fun time. Like, this game is so much fun on the PS4. The controller, it's a little hard to get used to, but as you can see, this is my third game. I'm not doing awful. I can headshot. My accuracy is pretty shit, I'm not going to lie, but this is my third game, so, like, when I say shit, I mean on the Xbox 360, I got to the point where I could literally I just run out, shoot 1 or 2 bullets into someone's head. I could rely on my accuracy that they would drop because I knew I would hit them in the head. On this console, I'm a bit like, oh shit, I don't want to do that because I might miss, so I just spray them for the most part. But I'm getting used to it, and obviously that will come with time and practice. But what the fuck am I talking about? But the PS4 controller, interestingly enough, is more similar to the 360 controller than the One controller is to the 360. The One controller has incredibly loose joysticks, very similar to the PS3, and it's just not as accurate and doesn't feel as good to play with. And you may be thinking, how do you know this, Dark Lord? How do you know this? You're just assuming. My little brother has the Xbox One, and I've held the controller, I've played with it. My cousin has the Xbox One, I've played with it many times, I know the differences. And that's just all the stuff I wanted to talk about in this video. If you guys have stayed to the end, thanks for listening to my shit. Comment your opinions, tell me if you think this game is going to be great for the PS4. And you guys really do have to get it if you're a competitive player, it's going to be so much fun. Thank you guys for watching, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Peace out.